and set up his camera quick. The bears down there in the river, soft paw steps behind him, and they were both looking at the river. and they apparently
Incredible.
fantastic.
Not
I mean, they're
close
pretty
up.
dangerous guys. There we are. What about you? Had any shocks of a wildlife nature?
Oh, I've told you a couple. I've told you about my jaguar and about the lion, but I was in my brother's bedroom with my mum once, and we were feeding the bearded dragons that we did know about, completely harmless. They just eat little... we both heard this rustling in the room.
Yeah.
And we didn't know where it was coming from. And it turned out, after a little while, my mum, under my brother's bed, he'd hidden a frog in a box and a snake. One of his snakes, we didn't even know he had a snake, but it was loose in the house for 3 days, and he didn't tell us. Well, imagine if the cat had... I mean, it was like a one-eyed pine snake, so he used to rescue... He worked at a rescue centre, or volunteered, and he used to take the really sick ones. But it's nice to know if we've got them in the house, because if you say, here's a lovely little blind pine snake, have a cuddle, that's fine. If you're in the bathroom and suddenly you spot a snake on the floor...
Particularly if it slides into the bath with you, that would be even worse. Can you imagine that short time?
I think he was a teenager. Old enough to know better.
By reptiles and rescuing them, yeah?
Well, he did 2 masters in zoology, so he's big into wildlife.
He's in the business.
We've all got the bug in this family.
He's over in the...
Bill.
Consonant, please.
Thank you. Start today with B.
And another.
Q.
And another.
S.
And a vowel.
I.
And another.
E.
And another.
A.
And a consonant.
H.
And a vowel.
U.
And a vowel, please.
And the last one. E.
Gosh, isn't there?
There is just a B.
Nothing better.
That's it.
Thank you, Ben. R.
And another.
L.
And another.
V.
And a vowel, please.
O.
And another.
E.
And another, please.
A.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And another.
S.
And another.
And the last one. R.
That's very good.
Excellent. All right.
Large, please.
You can. Thank you, Noel. Your usual 4 from the top and 2 little. And the first one of the day is 8 and 6. And then the 4 bigs. 25, 50, 75 and 100. And your target, 720.
I'm 75.
8, 75, 600.
Plus 100.
700.
And then 50 over 25 is 2.
Yeah.
Times 6. And plus
Or the
12.
12.
And add on.
Lovely. 712.
Well done.
Please.
Thank you, Ben. N.
And another.
T.
And,
M.
and a vowel, please.
I.
And another.
O.
And another.
E.
And a consonant, please.
C.
And another consonant.
L.
And a vowel, please.
And a final O.
By Wonder Martin.
Yeah, there is an 8 in 2, is that right?
Absolutely right.
Please, Richard.
Thank you, Noel. Z.
And another.
H.
And another.
N.
And a vowel.
A.
And another.
I.
And another.
U.
And a consonant.
R.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant, please.
And the last one. P.
You got there.
Well, I got disappointed.
Handy.
5, please.
Thank you, Ben. 1 large, 5 little coming up for you. And these numbers are 10, 4, 9, another 9, another 10, and 75. And the target, 488.
4 times 10
4 times 10 is 40.
plus 9
49.
times 10.
Yeah, the other 10. 490.
Rachel.
Yes, it was there. If you say 75 minus 10 minus 4 is 61. And then 9 plus 9 minus the other 10 is 8. And times them together.
Oh, well done. Well done, Rachel.
Sitting in the room. And, you know, and what it says is, if you take Rachel,
12.
12 you get today, well done. It's 12. It will take roughly 12 years. 12, in another 12 years, that'll be 4 times the amount, so 20,000 times 4 is how I got to pay it, which is crucial. Or is
72.
it would take 72 years before the money you've saved to double.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Noel. S.
And another.
W.
And another.
D.
And a vowel.
U.
And another.
I.
And another.
U.
And a consonant.
Y.
And a vowel.
A.
And a vowel, please.
And lastly, E.
It's a fantastic word. It's a great spot. That was a
Thank you, Ben. R.
And another.
D.
And another.
N.
And another.
W.
And a vowel.
I.
And a vowel.
O.
And another.
A.
And a consonant.
T.
And another.
And lastly, N.
Very good.
there was an 8.
Ordinance.
Very good. Ordinance.
Don't even need to ask. Thank you, Noel. 4 large ones, 2 little ones. And this time, for you, we have 5 and 10. And the big ones, 75, 25, 150. And the target, 241. 550 is 250.
Minus 10.
Or 240
And then 100 minus 75
is 25.
divided by 25.
Here's your
Full
1.
And add it.
Lovely. Well done. 241. Thank you, Ben. M.
And another.
T.
And another.
N.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And another.
A.
And another.
I.
And a consonant, please.
T.
And another.
S.
And a vowel, please.
And the last one, A.
That's it.
Thank you, Noel. G.
And another.
N.
And another.
G.
And a vowel.
E.
And another.
I.
And another.
A.
And a consonant.
X.
And a consonant.
F.
And a vowel, please.
And the last one, I.
It.
The 6 is for us.
Thank to Susie.
Thank you, Ben. L.
Another, please.
P.
And another.
T.
And another.
J.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And another.
O.
And another.
E.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And another consonant, please.
And lastly, D.
And in the corner.
There is an 8 hiding in there.
Well done. Well done, Martin. Very good.
Thank you, Noel. S.
And another.
F.
And another.
L.
And a vowel.
I.
And another.
E.
And another.
O.
And a consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
I.
And a vowel, please.
And lastly, E.
Yes.
Yes, Susie?
Softy, otherwise.
Any other 5, please?
Thank you, Ben. 1 big one, 5 little ones. I'll try and find a nice one. The final one of the day. This selection is 1, another 1, 5, 6, another 5, and 25. And the target, 446.
6 times 25.
6 25s, 150.
And then 5 minus 1 minus 1.
3,
Multiply it together.
450.
And take away the 5.
4, 4, 5, 1 away. That's it. That's the best.
That's it?
Impossible.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Well, I just feel sorry for Martin because I know he likes to play along with the numbers game. Give him.
Our web.com/countdown.